Hi, this video is to show you how to access the Emerge with Computers content from within the course management system at Southwest that we call PAWS. To access it, you go to elearn.southwest.tn.edu. When the page loads, you click in the username box and type your username, your Southwest username and password. This is your home page in our PAWS site. Down below you will see all of the courses that you have access to. You want to click on the link for your course. This is your course home page. If you had items or activities on the calendar, they will show up under today and upcoming. To access email from your students, you can click here on email or select new emails here. If you want to change to a different course, you click on My Home, takes you back to the page we just left, and you select a different course from there. This is the course home page. If you want to add news items, you click here to add a new news item. You can also add your contact information here, your telephone number, email address, or any information you want to provide to the students by way of announcements or whatever. This is the content link. You click here and this contains all of the course content for this section. To access the Emerge content, you click on Emerge with Computer Concepts version 2. And yes, you want to display both the secure and non-secure items. This window comes up because we clicked the link without being in the View Content mode. So when you see this, it is because you click the link to access Emerge in the designer view. When the content looks like this, you're in the designer view. So you want to click on View Content over on the left hand side under Content Areas. Now we're viewing the content. Now when we click on the link, it should take us to the Emerge lessons content, and the Emerge with Computers Concepts content will load in a new window. And you get this security information box. You want to click yes because you want to display both the secure and non-secure items. Content loads in a different window. As you can see, it looks just like it did when we viewed it at the Cengage site in the CLMS there. If you have any questions about how the content works, please view the video on using Emerge within the Cengage site. I want to show you one other thing here. When your students click on this link to access Emerge for the first time, they should be prompted to enter an access code. This access code came bundled with their textbook, and the instructions are self-explanatory on how to enter the access code, so they should not have any problems doing that. But for the first time your students access this link, again, they should be asked to enter an access code. And if students did not purchase the full bundle from the Southwest Tennessee Community College bookstore, they will have to purchase an Emerge access code from the Cengage site. And that information should be provided in the syllabus for you. While we're in PAWS, let me show you your class list. If you click on class list, it will show you all of the students that are enrolled in your course. And if they're online currently, you'll see a green dot right next to them. If you want to email all of your students, you can select them all at the same time and then click the email icon to send all of your students an email. To send them emails individually, just select the individual student and then click the email icon. If you want to work with discussions, which you can do, I suggest your discussions happen during class, since all of the classes that are scheduled this semester meet for 3 hours per week. I suggest you use class time for discussion as opposed to using the discussion in PAWS. The tests are available under quizzes. There are 5 tests. There's one over the 3 topics that we will cover in concepts and the 2 topics that we'll cover under issues. In order to make your test available to your students, you'll need to select the test by clicking on it. And under properties, this is the name of the test, and you really don't want to change anything on this page. To make the test available to the students, you want to click on the Restrictions tab. Make the test active. If the test is inactive, the students do not have access to it at all. So you must make it active and set the dates that the test should be active for. Do not just leave it open indefinitely. You want to have a start date and an end date for all of your tests. And you also want to select display in calendar as well, so that your test will display in the calendar for your PAWS sections. Under attempts, there are currently 2 attempts selected, and this will give your students 2 opportunities to take the test during the time that you have allotted for them to take it. That is a personal preference of mine based on the way that I teach the course. They do have 2 attempts at completing it. However, when they take the test under submission views, they do not see the questions. However, you can change the default view. I suggest that you not show them the questions with the correct answers, especially if you're giving them 2 attempts at completing the test. And even if you're only giving them 1 attempt, I suggest that you not allow them to see the questions and the answers, because we're all using the same test across all of the sections. So currently right now, no questions are showing. However, if you want, you can show only the questions that they answered incorrectly, but please never click the Show Question Answers checkbox. Never click that. And right now you can see that the students will also see the score that they made, the class average, and the score distribution as well. And any changes that you make, you want to click on Save to save your changes. And as you move from tab to tab in quizzes, your changes are automatically saved. And if you click on the last tab, Layout Questions, you'll see the actual questions that are being used in each test.